Hi guys, so yesterday I got a little delivery kind of late at night and I didn't even open it until today. It's from HSN because I was like, well, I just ordered stuff. I doubt it's that. But it is the Diamond Press Autoship for the Marquise. So if I have any links in the description box, there will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. Having said that, this is an auto ship right now, so it's not available. Sometimes they'll bring some of the auto ship kits back, and even Diamond Press had some on their site, right? And they sold out really quick. But that would be in the future, or even like next month, you know. What else? Yeah, okay, so HSN's free shipping, I think, ends on the 13th. Is that today? So if there's something you were thinking about, you know, you might want to check that out. I do have links for HSN in my description box here. I'll have links to whatever items I've shown recently. What else is going on? Oh, you know, I'm curious. From Impression Obsession, I know a lot of you guys wanted to pick up that cloud stamp. I have a piece of the cloud stamp here, the paper. Oh my! Every time I look at it, it just it amazes me. But I noticed a lot of people are picking up something that's $19.95. Can you tell me what you might have picked up that was $19.95? I'm like, is there a grab bag or a goodie bag or some kind of kit or something that I don't know? I just I don't know what it is, so I would like to know. So I guess that kind of gives you a little insight into how the affiliate links work. So what happens is I get reports, right, you know, daily or whatever. They don't give me names, so, you know, I don't know who's buying what, and they don't even tell you what product, but it just has a total. So I'm curious. I'm like, $19.95 is coming up a lot for Impression Obsession. So just thought I'd put that out there to ask because I am very curious as to what it is that you guys are picking up. So with that being said, oh, I also have this sitting here because this is so cute. I got this on HSN. So what happens is on HSN, a lot of times if they have a coupon, I try to get to that certain amount. And sometimes I end up getting something for free, especially a food item because they usually have free shipping anyway. So like, I think this was 15 or 16 bucks at the time. But look how cute this is. I think I'm going to give it to Miranda's teacher, even though I really want to keep it because I love this mug. But look at this little mug, Holly Jolly, and it has a little mints and everything. And, you know, ship for free to somebody, I think that's really cute. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that because I had it sitting here. It has some Lindor in there, and or Lindt chocolates, and something else in the background. I can't tell. Maybe some biscotti or something. Okay, if I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know. But let's open this up. I was really looking forward to this one because it is super cute. So this is the Stamp and Die kit called Seasons or Seasonal. Again, this goes along with the Marquise items. Obviously, it's the standalone thing, but you can also mix and match with the previous auto ships from when the Marquise came out, which is really nice. So, like, I can use, you know, oh, yes, okay. So I can use this inner circle with something else, with the frame, or this frame with the other ones. I have been waiting for, or at least wanting, an oval die that works in this without anything else. And look at, guys, it's here. So that is really great. Because what happens is all these drop in words. So, like, if you cut this in there, you're going to have words in your center, right? So if you just want the frame, or if you want to frame a piece of paper that's different from this one, I would do it differently. I would have to do it a different way. So this is really great to have that. We have the shamrock, the little hearts again, the banner. The word, I think, sending, but you know me. Maybe not. Something-ing. Well, spring. All right, it says spring. Give thanks and then I don't know because it says gives thanks and the and is already there, and I guess you would put something else. We have a happy. We have some bunny special. Oh, because again it's spring stuff. Oh, you know what? I always try to figure out the words where I can look at this thing. Sorry, guys. Let me move this here. Okay, so those are the dies, and then they come on their own carrier because the Marquise initially, they didn't come with a folder, but binder, but it just came in this kind of system. So we have the pocket for it, and then the stamps. So let me turn this around, and again on that pretty carrier with all the different colors. It says St. Patrick's Day, good luck, Easter, cute little, just a lot of different things for around that time, or just anything really, any occasion. Happy 4th of July, Valentine's Day, New Year, fall y'all, love Day. Oh, well, that's sweet. I've never really heard of it called that way, but let me see something else again. What did this say? Give thanks and then I would assume you put something there. I'm just thinking of the other words. I don't know. which other word would go along with that, but we will figure that out. And maybe it's not an and. No, it's an and. Okay, and then here we have, of course, the cutting folder, and then the new embossing folders that come with this kit. With the little leaves all around, super cute. And then this one just has little florals. That's really adorable. Maybe I'll try using that one today. And then, yeah, so somebody... No, I guess it's just the S. Oh, I'm so silly. I was like, and it's not an and. It's just an S. Sorry. How did I read give thanks and then think that was an and? I don't know. Anyway, so good, because it didn't make sense. All right. And then we have all the different frames. Like I said, this is like so necessary. I love it. I love it. Because not only can you cut the center out, you can just do a matte, right? You can just cut it out of a different color and put that on top of your cutout outer frame. So you have the word happy, you have spring, the little heart, the little star, obviously the stamps, and then the dies that go along with them if you want to use those. That's just the die. So then I have some ideas. See, I was going to use this idea, and here it is. I was like, oh, maybe, because I said I'll use this. I'm like, how am I going to use it with these guys? I thought, oh, maybe I'll just lay it across this way. So we're basically going to do something like this. All right, well, let me grab some paper and things, and we'll put something together. It looks like it's going to be very straightforward, you know, with the words and everything. So let me just grab some paper colors, and we'll get started. I just have a bunch of pieces of paper here in front of me, but, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I found a piece of paper that was already cut to basically A2, and then another one that was cut to A2. One does feel nicer than the other, so they're obviously different papers, but I think I'll use this one for the card base. This one feels smoother. I'll stamp on that one. So just an A2 stamp size card, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I will score it today. And let's just line that up. And I'm pushing the ends over here because hopefully they'll be the same, and then pushing off the excess this way. And hopefully that way we'll get a nice, pretty even score. So that's better. Oh, come on. Clip in there, buddy. This is how you lose these little things that they don't want to clip back in. There we go. Alright. So I have this guy. I'm going to use this in just a minute. This is the card base. So all I'm going to do is... I usually end up doing nothing but solid papers whenever I use these kind of card kits. So this time I tried to bring out some pattern paper. So this, I try to cut it as big as I can to cover up pretty much everything, so that way when I come in with this you can still see a little bit of the flowers, and they don't even coordinate really if you look at it. They're kind of pinky peachy, and that's okay. So I'm going to glue this down. This is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So again, if you don't like working with eighths, you can do quarters, or just cover the whole front if you want. That way you get a little more of your pattern if you're using a pattern paper, which is what I was trying to accomplish today. We'll see if I can squeeze in another pattern paper, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Because in my mind I already kind of know what it is that I'm going for. And I don't think there'll be another place to put it. So there's that. And then this I cut down. This is an odd size only because I wanted it a 1/4 inch smaller than this. So if this is an 1/8, this is a 1/4 off. And I think I cut it at 3 3/8. Yep. By 5 1/8. 3 3/8 by 5 1/8. But now that I look at it, when I measured it, it's more like 5, which is weird because supposedly I used my guillotine to cut it at 5 3/8. Okay, so where's the embossing folder I wanted to use? So for whatever reason, I put it in my chair, and then I put stuff on top of it. All right, so this is, again, I already told you this side, but see, it's a little bit crooked. Ugh. Oh well. Hopefully, oh, perfect. I was scared because even though this doesn't take up the whole thing, it does take up quite a bit from top to bottom. Left to right, I don't really care what happens there, but top to bottom, it is exactly at the edges of the flowers, at the very top and the bottom. So I'm going to put this here. I'm just kind of eyeballing center for that one. I'll run this through. If it's not tight enough, I'll add a shim. I think the last time I tried to use an embossing folder, it wasn't quite tight enough. Because I can feel like that went through very easily. So let's see what happens. Oh, no, no, that's good. I'm happy with that. If you want it more embossed, then what I would do is just add another thin piece of paper, like a piece of typing paper. I always call it typing paper. ASM42, and I call it typing paper. Printer paper. You just put a piece there and pop it through, and that gives you a little extra thickness if you need that. You don't want to go too thick, but a little extra doesn't hurt anybody. All right, I'm gonna stick this down completely. Let me see the other side. You guys know I like the deboss side too. It's so pretty. I've been into debossing recently, but I know traditionally we use this side, so I will try to use that side. Yeah, I think on the 5 1/8 it cut down to 5 because something isn't quite right in that sizing there, but that's okay. This is so pretty. Oh well. And I like to use a wet glue whenever I do embossing because you really want it to get in those nooks and crannies, especially if you use this on the deboss side. You have to put glue on the emboss side, and you really want that to stick. There we go. Okay, and then, you know what? I'm so silly. I was going to cut this bigger part out in white because I thought it's like a doily, but I want to stamp on white too. So let me find a color or something that I can cut out the whole frame, and then we're just going to pop out one of these rings in the white color, and I'll be right back. Even though this hurts me, I really want the blue from this pattern paper. Look how pretty this paper is. And if you're curious, this is Kirby Teasdale Studio by the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. And I bought it years ago, so I know they keep the same things around though for a long time, so they probably still sell that. And I want to do this. So this is very thin layering paper. We'll see how it goes. Again, I don't want to mess up my nails. Trying to get this off here. There we go. And I want pretty much the blueness of it. From like here. Oh. I could cut it more strategically and think about like when I use it next time, but I think that leaves me enough paper for like other cards in the background or something. Does have a direction. There's like words there, so I'm trying to line that up. Again, this is super thin paper, so we'll see how it goes. It should be okay. I haven't really decided which sentiment I want to use, but okay, so there you go. So you see how it looks just like a little doily. If you wanted to cut that center ring, this ring, you could run it through at the same time. I would have had that, I would have had this, and then it would just make you a frame, just a frame, right? Because the centerpiece gets cut out. Again, same thing with this guy. If you put this on here, it doesn't cut out that center, but it does cut out the words, right? So which we've done in the previous videos. So, okay, let me clean this out. Where was this? Somewhere in here. Somewhere like that. And then this guy, and I think what I want to do first, try to figure out what wording I want to use. Okay, let me look at this for a minute and I'll be right back. I don't know, it took me a long time to figure this part out. Okay. I think since I did this, I'm going to go with a green. I know, it's kind of bright, but I looked through all my greens and then I found this in a different paper pack. I think this is okay. It's kind of a mossy green. If you really look at this, it has a lot of like light, almost neon green in there, but I thought, well, eh. And I'm going to stamp it in blue ink, so maybe that'll take a little bit of the color off. I have been falling in love with this ocean blue. Let me see how bright it is. That might work. Okay, let's do ocean blue. And we're going to do Happy Easter, only because, I don't know, why not? So I'm going to stamp the Happy just so that we can do that one. It has its own die also. So let's use that. Where is my block? Here it is. Yeah, because it just gives a little something. Okay. And then on this one, I'm going to stamp the word Easter. Oh, the Happy Fall Y'all would be really cute. Same thing. I would do exactly the same thing that I'm doing right now. And then use the little leaf embossing folder. I think it'd be really cute. Where's the word Easter? Over here. And I do want to stamp this word in like a pink. Let's try pink tulip, and if it's too light, I'll try something else. Oopsie. Duh. We want to cut that circle. The oval out on this one, right? So I need space. Alright, let me see if that's enough space, and I'll just do it again. And I'm going to cut it out a little bit towards the bottom because we're going to put the happy here, you know? So I'm eyeballing that completely. And even if it goes off the edge, I don't mind that for the happy part. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then let's see how easy this is to cut out, because if it's... I can make an aperture if we have... if it's hard to tell. That's pretty easy to tell where it's at. I think I'm happy right there. I'm happy with happy right there. And if it doesn't look quite right, I will do it again. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to trim these down just a little bit so I can get to the marquee, and I'll be right back. There's that. I did want to mention, one of my subscribers asked if I would do more with the Local King slimline stamps, which I will do, you know, maybe tomorrow coming up here, because she's having trouble getting like a good impression, a good image, and I guess what sparked was that cloud stamp from Impression Obsession, which is great. And so with Local King, she has a lot of videos that are very technical, some of them where she really talks about like what kind of paper you should use, and it's really important to use the right kind of paper, I think, with her stamps, especially those kind of stamps. But I will try and do that for you guys the next couple days here. Aw, almost perfect. I mean, that's pretty good. It could go down just a little bit more, right? But I'm happy with it, so I'm not gonna complain about that. I am keeping everything kind of flat, so I'll probably pop this up when I go to stick this to that. And then maybe the happy part. But yeah, so with those, sometimes you have to be, it's just the paper that gives you the better impression. And Lisa's talked about that before. If you're not familiar with Local King, she makes really artistic stamps and things, dies. That seems good to me. I don't know. I need to go get my eyes checked, you guys, which I've been saying for like the last year and a half. Alright, let's see here. What I'm going to do is, oh no. Here we go. Constant struggle. Let me open this up. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to stick down the happy part. Oh, come on. I don't know what it is. The mat really wants to grab stuff, so it makes it hard for me to just grab it and pick it up. I'll mess with that in just a second once I get this down and see where So you have plenty of time to play with the Collall 3D glue gel. It takes 24 hours to cure, but it dries after a few hours. Oh, I was going to lay it down. Can't do that. Alright. Here we go. So hopefully you like that. I am so happy that we have that oval now that we can use in our other projects. That's pretty good right there. Bring it down a little bit more center. Okay. And I'm angling this a little bit like this. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little bit closer down here and higher up here. But there it is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you are on the Autoship, you should have yours on its way if you haven't already received it. And again, I'll just keep an eye out. I'll add the link whenever it comes into stock for everyone else. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.